it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today we have a fun video for you. We're gonna turn these Dollar Tree picture frames into beautiful gifts. So I have a few of them here. So we're gonna play with them because it's that time of year. These make great souvenirs because you can take and decorate them however you want if you go on vacation. I also have some magnets here. These are from Hobby Lobby. It was $2.69 for the pack of 6. So you'll need your picture frames, your magnets, some paint, adhesive vinyl, that kind of thing. But before I change the camera angle, I did want to remind you that the weekly wow sale for this week is 30% off all of our Deco Sparkle HTV. So that's the holographic looking stuff. It is so gorgeous. 30% off, and that sale ends on July the 4th of 2021 at 12 a.m. Central Standard Time. So give me a moment to change the camera angle and I will show you how to dress these up. As you can see, I'm in Cricut Design Space. So first thing I need to do is I need to make a circle to stand for the center of the picture frame. So let's choose our circle. There we go. Now our circle, I only need one. My computer, because I'm copying files, is running a little slow. So the circle is 3 inches. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I'm going to type out, and we're going to do this in a caps lock, the word Galveston. Okay. We're going to make you much smaller. Okay, now let's change your font. No, we're going to leave it at Cricut Sans. So let's see. Now I've got to curve it. Okay, so one of the things I'm kind of playing with is the, the curve. So let's see, let's shrink you down a little bit more. And let's work on your curve a little bit more as well. Okay, let's make you a little bit smaller. Okay, I think that is good. I think we do need to go smaller though. There we go. Okay, so I like that. So next, I'm gonna type in 2021 and we're gonna shrink you down. Okay, so let's select Galveston in 2021 and we're going to go ahead and align our centers horizontally. There we go. Now I do want to bring that up just a hair, and I think let's bring you down. Nope. So I'm going to take those two and we're going to go ahead and weld them together. Okay, so the circle can disappear. Hold on, let's go back because this, let's undo. Let's work on your spacing because the spacing is a little off, isn't it? I don't know. Okay, so I'm not, let's delete that. Okay, let's type in Galveston. Okay, so the size of this text is, we're gonna make you, yeah, we'll leave you at 0.4. Okay, and now I'm gonna take this one and we're gonna make you 0.4. There we go. Now let's curve you. Okay, now I'm just kind of playing with the curve dimensions. Do I want it curved just a little bit more? Okay, let's select those two, and we're going to go ahead and align. Let's select it all in a line so we can kind of see, because the size of everything is kind of accurate to the picture frame itself. Oh, let's go back. Text. There we go. Okay. So I do think I want to, there we go. I think that looks better. What do you think? I think that looks better. Okay, so I like that, I think. I don't know. Do I want it curved? I don't think that I actually do. Okay, let's change this. I'm going to drive y'all nuts, ain't I? But you can see how easy it is to make a curve. So let's do Galveston. Okay, so let's make you 0.4 tall. There we go. Can we bold you? Yes, we can bold you. I like you bolded. So let's make you 0.4 tall. Okay, and that makes it 2.9 wide. Okay, I think that that will be good. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so we like that. Let's bold you. Because anything that's bolded. Now, one of the things I want to go ahead and ungroup this, because part of my problem is see how that's better. I think that's kind of what was throwing me off before is, you see how Galveston kind of has, it just didn't seem correct. So I'm going to go ahead and align centers vertically. There we go. Let's weld that together. Let's weld that together. So that makes it a little bit smaller. Okay. Now for our other designs, let's do, so mermazing. Okay. Let's play with our text again. So, and for whenever you're doing something like this, I will definitely say, let's center. Okay. Now let's go ahead and make you 1.5. Okay, like that. And I think you need to be smaller. Let's make you 3 inches and then kind of see where that goes. Okay, so let's weld that together. So there's 2 out of 4 frames. So for our sailboat, let's type out Serendipity. I love that name for a boat. So Serendipity. Okay, I'm going to change the font for this. I do want something a little bit different. Let's choose that one. Okay, I like you. And let's make you 3 inches wide and weld you together. Okay, now for our pineapple, I picture that as being like a varsity cheer squad. So varsity, or any cheer squad 2021. Okay, let's center. Okay, let's see if we got another font that we like for that. I kind of like you. There we go. Let's make you 3 inches wide. Okay, and weld you together. So now everything is ready to cut. So we're gonna go ahead and click on Make It. We're not gonna mirror anything because it's not that thing. And since we're cutting it with adhesive vinyl, I do wanna kind of move some of these around. I don't want them right next to each other. You know, want a little bit of gap. Hold on, I don't know what it's trying to get me to check out. Oh, I guess it's a font. Let's go ahead and authorize that. Okay, now go ahead and go to continue. There we go. Popular. And we're gonna choose permanent vinyl glossy. So if you'll give me a minute to change the camera angle, we will go over how to finish these. As you can see, I have all of my picture frames laid out. So we're gonna first put our coats of paint on it. So for the sailboat, I'm using the Arteza acrylic color. This is one of the iridescents, and this is glittering ocean blue. So we're gonna start off by painting our sailboat, and I did take out the picture part because I don't want to paint that. So look how pretty that is. I love these iridescent paints, y'all. I think that they're so pretty, and they give such a look to things, to make things much more decorative. Now, they are a paint that definitely requires more than one coat. I will show you each of the colors, but I'm probably not gonna paint all the coats on camera. There we go. Look how pretty that is though. Isn't that pretty? I love that color. So there we go. But yeah, there's the first coat of the blue. There we go. Okay, next we're gonna paint our pineapple. So I'm gonna take, this one is the Luscious Green, same set of paint. And I'm just gonna take a small little dabby brush. And I'm gonna paint the top of the pineapple. Okay. Now I've got, for the bottom of the pineapple, the fluorescent sour yellow. And this doesn't have to be anything exact. So, I love neon colors though. And as you can see, I'm kind of dabbing over the green a little bit, and that adds a little bit of something different in the rest of the pineapple. So it goes from being just kind of plain and we want to make sure they're blended in really well. There we go. Doesn't that look cute? I love how that's looking. Okay. So there's the pineapple. Now for the seashell. So for the seashell, we have Moody Blue. Okay. Again, just a dabby sponge brush. And all these paints I chose from the same set. Just in case you're wondering. Tell me that is not the perfect like Ariel kind of paint. So, and one thing you can do is like for these, you could make these and give these out, something simple like this for a goodie bag for a birthday party, you know, because making goodie bags can be expensive, and this is a great way to keep it pretty inexpensive. You know, you do one per kid and then email them a picture of the party, and then they can choose to use that or put something else in the frame. You know what I'm saying? So I need a little bit more paint. But I love, love, love how this is coming out. So that makes a lot of freaking noise. See if I can hold it up some. Okay, so there we go. Now our seashell is painted. Okay, next up, we've got our sun. So I chose the Gentle Sunrise Yellow for the sun. There we go. That's definitely too much paint, but it's okay. So just kind of dab. And see, I like whenever you do the dab technique because you see how it kind of gives a cool texture and finish. I like how that looks. But it's up to you for your project what's going to work the best and what colors you decide to do. But yeah. There we go. So there's the first coat of paint on all of these. I'm going to go off camera, let these dry, and I will show you how to apply vinyl and make them into magnets. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm taking out the little picture parts and laying out all 4 of my backs so that way you can kind of see. We're going to put our magnets on. So I've got my trusty glue gun. I'm going to apply a big dollop of glue, and there we go. Now you can paint these if you want to. For me, it really wasn't that important to paint the backs because they're going on magnets, but you know, that's kind of up to you. So as you can see, just a big dollop of hot glue and stick it down. And these, are very strong magnets that came from Hobby Lobby. So they should work pretty good. There we go. So I wanted to do that first so they could sit there and dry. Seeing that, like you can see how strong these magnets are, because see, they're repelling each other at that point. Okay, so there's all of that. So there's the centers to our pictures. So let's start by placing some vinyl. So as you can see, I've already cut and weeded everything because just to save time. I've shown that a bajillion times over here. So the first thing I'm gonna do, make sure Serendipity is squeegeed down. Remove it from the paper backing. Go slow. I'm still getting used to the new machine, so I think I cut it a little too deep, but it's okay. And you can put whatever you want to on your frames. Like if there's a place you want to go, that type of thing. But yeah, I love that name, Serendipity. Don't ask me why, but I do. Okay, so now that is all done. So I want to kind of center this on the boat. That looks good to me. Okay, squeegee that down. Look how cute that looks. So take and stick our picture back in, because I didn't feel like printing pictures. Stick our backing on, close that. So there is number 1 finished. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Then next up is our Galveston. So hopefully this fits correctly, because I was like, you know, y'all know how it is. I was like, what's going to work for me? And I don't know if this is going to work, but we shall see. Actually, I think that works out pretty well. What do you think? Looks good. Okay. Oop. Let's make sure to reline up our end. There we go. Okay. Now we have 2021 to put on the bottom. There we go. Looks amazing. So let's do our picture. And see, this is another one of those projects that's perfect for scraps. So there's number 2. Okay. Now our pineapple. This is the one I'm concerned with, because I'm not sure if I made it too big. We're fixing to find out. Because I had the sun over there with me, the extra sun to measure out while the paint dried on these, and yeah. I definitely recommend measuring your stuff out. I did not. I kind of based everything, oh, they're all the same shape, you know, it's gonna be good. Yeah, I was wrong. But it's okay. Trying to get this paper off there. There's pick. That's what I needed. There we go. Okay. You know what? That's cutting it close, but I think it will work. Yep, that'll work. That looks cute. Okay, and then now we need to do 2021. But you see what I'm saying? Like, these make such cute, cheap, and inexpensive gift. I mean, like, well, duh. Inexpensive gifts. So, I love stuff like this because, you know, it's, as a parent, I want to do the most I can to make sure my kids have a good experience in school and all that kind of stuff. But on the same hand, we're gonna put you right there. I don't want to go broke to make them have a good experience in school, if that makes sense. So it's like a fine line. So that looks super cute. So now again, fold these back, grab our picture, place our magnet, and then there is the third one. Let me make sure I push that down where it kind of wraps around. Okay. So I think I'm going to cut this apart. Because this one is too big for where I planned on putting it. Which again, that is completely and utterly my fault, you know. Let's get the G off of here. Don't be like me, measure everything beforehand, but you know, I'm just trying to get it done. I mean, you can still see the whole look of things, but yeah. Okay, place that back down. See if we can grab the paper off of the G. Because for some reason, certain letters were like, hey, we're not here. We want to make your life more difficult. And that's what's happening. There we go. I think we got it started now. There we go. Sometimes it takes a moment. You gotta play with it. Especially when it's such little letters, you know? Okay, so. Let's see if we can line this up. Let's give myself a center mark. So I'm just gonna fold that in half. So pretty much between the A and the M. Perfect. Okay. And then we can add the word "so" above it. There we go. Oh my goodness. And go right there. Squeegee it down. There we go. Okay, now last but not least is the back of our picture frame. Place that in. There we go. Look how stinking cute these are. I love, love, love how they came out. So, remember the weekly wow sale for this week is 30% off of all Deco Sparkle. That sale ends on July the 4th of 2021. Don't forget, we post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. we do a live. But I guess that's it, so we'll see y'all later. Bye.